Hello, everyone. Welcome to SaunaiE. I'm your host, XO. And man, what a week it's been. Freshly back from Vegas and really just getting back acclimated. You know, in Vegas, you hardly sleep. So I was just trying to get my rest and recovery back up. Been in my gym, getting my gym routine back on. Been off for the last 4 to 5 days. And I just had to get back into it, really get in tune and focus. It seems like I'm more focused with my workouts these days. And I'm grateful for that, as well as my meditation. I've reached 100 days straight of meditating, and I feel it more and more every day as I do it consistently and really be in tune with it, simply because it really puts you in tune with your mind, your body, and your breathing and yourself, and really seeing and imagining what you want and what you need in your life. If you're a constant meditator like myself, or you meditate, tap in with me. Let me know what you think about how meditation has been working for you and how it's benefited you in the long run. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Like I said, it's been a crazy week, but I'm back. I had to drop a show. I know I usually do 2 a week, but I dropped 2 interviews last week with y'all. That's about 2 hours long altogether. So I'm pretty sure y'all still listen to those. But we back. It's Friday. New episode. Your boy is here. And I just want to thank everybody that's been listening to the past 2 episodes with the interviews with the voice in the business and the art world. 2 different lanes, but very highly beneficial, very insightful, and a lot of knowledge that was dropped and information that was given that probably you knew or didn't know, and it was just great. Shout out to both my guests, Art Trail and AJ Veer, for coming on and really blessing us with their knowledge from their experiences, from their journeys, as well as discussing their mental health issues, or not mental health issues, but mental health journeys within themselves. So I appreciate them. And now let's get on with SaunaiE. And today I have some quotes for you. And my first quote is, "The length of a friendship is nothing compared to the quality of a friendship." The length of a friendship is nothing compared to the quality of a friendship. And that's real, because you know how they say, I was gonna say blood is thicker than water, but you know how they say you meet people whose intentions are better than people that you've known for years, and this goes hand in hand. You may have been a friend with somebody for 10, 15 plus years, and then you may have met somebody 4 to 5 months ago who just is more of a quality friend than the person that you've been friends with in a decade. So sometimes friendships doesn't come down to lengths, but they come down to the quality. Is this a quality friend for me? Is this a quality friendship for me? Or am I just in this friendship just because I've known this person for so years? And that's what it comes down to, really just figuring out the friendships these days. Are they quality friendships? Or are they just friendships based off length, based off history with the person? So that's why I just came up with that quote, because I feel like they're real. Because I was thinking myself, my friendships now, are they friendships that have history, or are they friendships of quality? And there's nothing wrong with either one of them, but it's just really determining which is which. And my next quote is, "Wanting things fast is how you end up losing everything." Everything in life takes time. Taking time, putting that time in, putting that effort in. Nothing will be given to you overnight. Nothing will be handed to you on a silver platter. Everything takes work. And I know how it is. Watching on social media. So when you on social media, seeing Facebook, Instagram, all the ads, all the promotions, everything, and you seeing people in your field excelling or making it happen overnight, and you're like, dang, why can't I make it happen overnight? Or why isn't it happening this fast for me? And it's like, it's not all about that. Take the time with the journey, learn the lessons, learn the ups and downs, learn the failures, learn how to keep what you're attaining for or what you're going for. And that's what it really comes down to, because we all want things to happen fast, happen overnight, happen like that. But it doesn't happen like that. We have to put the time and the effort in. I'd rather put the time in and build something up versus giving something handed to me that I'm not ready for. So that's what it's about preparing yourself and getting ready for that blessing that's coming. that thing that you want fast. It's like, nah, I don't want it fast. I want it to take its time to come from me. I want to build up. I want to learn how to keep it, learn how to know if it does fail, how to really sustain it, and really just learn the failures, the ups and downs, the trials and tribulations, and the processes of going through what I'm going through versus it instantly being handed to me. But once again, the quote is, wanting things fast is how you end up losing everything. And today, I have 3 different topics for y'all that I want to discuss. I know it's still March for mental health for me. So the first one I came up with is happiness chemicals. The happiness chemicals that's within us, within our mind, within our body. I wanted to discuss that. I also wanted to discuss a few time wasters, some that I've been doing lately that I have to shake off. And my last one is how to make someone feel seen. But I'm going to give y'all a brief break and I'm going to hit y'all with the first topic of discussion. I appreciate y'all tuning in to SaunaiE. Okay. We back with the next topic for discussion, or the first topic for discussion, which is happiness chemicals and how to hack them. I was reading, I came across a post this past week with Jim Quick discussing happiness chemicals and how to hack them. So I decided to do a little more research and dig into them. And the first one was dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter and is a type of neurotransmitter. Your body makes it and your nervous system uses it to send messages between nerve cells. That's why sometimes it's called a chemical messenger. Dopamine also is like the reward chemical. When you get dopamine kicks, it would be like little things like getting small wins or eating. You know, when you're eating, I know when I'm eating, I'm always eating, but you always have that small, that hint of joy in you when you start eating, or you're eating some type of food, eating your favorite food. That's that dopamine kick, that dopamine being stimulated. It's like the reward chemical because you're happy because you're eating. Or even when you're doing self-care routines. Doing self-care routines is another way to get a dopamine kick or get your dopamine stimulated within yourself. And the last one will be completing goals. We all got goals in life, and that's just another way to get that dopamine kick, the dopamine stimulated within your body, within your brain, and just having that reward. And we've all felt it before and had it happen. The next one that I found is serotonin. Serotonin is more of a mood stabilizer, and it's a monoamine neurotransmitter, and it's a key hormone that stabilizes our mood, feelings of well-being, and happiness. This hormone impacts your entire body. It enables the brain cells and other nervous system cells to communicate with each other. Serotonin also helps with sleeping, eating, and digestion. And with those, some of the things that you can do to help with or get the serotonin would be meditating. I love meditating. I talk about meditating heavily. I believe everybody should meditate, get their mind right, and just really start meditating and visualizing. And there's tremendous benefits from meditating, which is another one, serotonin. Another one that you can do to boost your serotonin is running, getting exposure to the sun, doing nature walks, swimming, cycling. Like I said, it's a mood stabilizer. So anything that really stabilizes your mood, gets the serotonin kicking. Like I said, it also helps with eating, sleeping, and digestion. So serotonin is something that's constantly being stimulated throughout the day, doing little stuff that we do. The next one that I found, or that I came up with, is oxytocin. And it's a hormone and a neurotransmitter that is involved in childbirth and breastfeeding. It's also associated with empathy, trust, and sexual connection. And it's the love hormone. That's really what it comes down to. It's a love hormone, and the way to really experience this oxytocin is playing with the dog, or playing with the baby, holding hands, hugging a family member, or giving compliments. And that's one of the ways you can like really trigger the oxytocin to be stimulated throughout your body, throughout your mind. Like I said, it's a love hormone. And the last but not least, we go with endorphins. I feel like we hear a lot about endorphins, but they're rarely discussed. And endorphins are chemicals produced by the body to relieve stress and pain. They work similarly to a class of drugs called opioids. Opioids relieve pain and can produce a feeling of euphoria. Basically, endorphins is like the painkiller. And some things that we know on a daily basis, that we do on a daily basis to release endorphins, which is laughing. Having that laugh with a family member, laughing overall in general, laughing at a joke, releases them endorphins within you. And another one would be essential oils. I know there's a lot of talk about essential oils, but having essential oils and having those essential oils, as well as if you're doing like a humidifier, I want to say you burn have the humidifier, put in essential oils in there and getting that essential oils, that it releases the endorphins and you releases the pain. Watching comedies, like the best goes back to laughing. Watching comedies releases endorphins because you're laughing, you're experiencing joy, you're experiencing happiness. And the last one is dark chocolate. I'm not a fan of chocolate myself, but dark chocolate releases endorphins within you. It's a painkiller. Everybody loves dark chocolate, and dark chocolate has tremendous benefits. And those are the 4 happiness chemicals and how to hack them. Once again, the first one is dopamine, the next one is serotonin, the next one is oxytocin, and the last one is endorphin. I'm gonna give y'all a brief break and I'll be right back with SaunaiE. I appreciate everybody tuning in, man. It's Friday. I hope y'all been having a great week. I hope this segment is really helping you out, especially if you're dealing with anything mentally. Tap into these happiness chemicals. They're all within us, and like I said, there's different ones. That dopamine's the reward chemical, serotonin the mood stabilizer, oxytocin is the love hormone, endorphins is the painkiller. Tap into these happy chemicals and for you and yourself, as well as sharing this with somebody who's dealing with something mentally or physically and helping them out. And I'll be right back with SaunaiE. Okay, next up from my next segment of the show is time wasters. And this is big for me too, because I usually am a time waster myself, and I'm trying to really budget my time and manage my time better and more strictly on myself. So these are some of the time wasters that I've found. And number one is worrying about what people will say. And that's big, because we always want to see the outside opinions of the world and what others think of us and what others say of us. And it's like, no, we can't think about what others will say or think. We got to really be more in control of ourselves and our time and stop worrying about what others think. What does their opinions matter to us? What does that entitle us to? Their opinions doesn't matter. It's just an opinion for somebody else. And it's like we crave that opinion or crave that notoriety from our peers, when at the end of the day it comes down to our own notoriety. We have notoriety in what we want and what we think is great. So worrying about what people will say, that's number one time waster, because you already know we always think about public opinion. Number two, trying to please everybody. Man, that goes along with number one, worrying about what people will say. We're always trying to please others and do what other people want and other people think. And it doesn't come down to that. It comes down to what we want and what we think. How can you please yourself before pleasing somebody else? Think about I before we in certain situations. Number three, repeating the same mistakes. You know what works and what doesn't work for you. If you keep doing the same old things, you're not going to get different results. You're just going to get the same results. If you want to enter new doors, create new habits. You can't keep repeating the same mistakes with people, with yourself. You got to keep moving forward and keep progressing and moving on to the next level. Number four, doing everything alone. I'm learning this the hard way, because it is kind of wasting time, because there's professionals out there within the level, within that field that does that. And it just comes down to really looking out for who does that. looking for, inquiring about who does this certain task or this certain job versus doing everything alone. Doing everything alone, it's not a time waster, but it sets you back. It does waste your time because you could be soliciting these services to somebody else. And the next one is waiting for inspiration. And that's another one that hit me, that goes for me, and that's big because it's like we see the same stuff on a daily basis, on a constant cycle. We see the same on a Monday through Friday daily basis, where we see like the same things going on consistently, see the same people, see the same foods, eat the same foods. Do the same things on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, that it comes down to where it's like, where does the inspiration come from? And instead of waiting for inspiration, it comes down to finding that inspiration, because there's inspiration out there for you to find. Even if you have to travel outside your city, travel somewhere and see what's out there. Sometimes you may have to take that trip, take that vacation to find that inspiration and get you back to what you was planning on doing or grinding to. But trust me, I've been in this boat for the past month and a half, I want to say, waiting for that inspiration instead of going and finding that inspiration, doing something that's inspirational to you or motivating to you. And it's all about getting out there, spreading your wings, whether it's trying new foods, going to new places, going to new cities, going to the new beach, or going to your favorite beach, doing your favorite things, and just finding that inspiration instead of waiting for it to come. Because you waiting for it to come, it's going to be forever till it comes, versus you trying to go find it. Number 6 is not living your life. Not living your life. What does your life consist of? What do you want your life to be? Who are you right now? Is it consistent with who you want to be? Where you see yourself being at this current age, this current state right now? And if it's not, it's like, how can you get there? What do I need to do to get to the current life, the current situation that I want to be in? And it's like, I guess it comes down to mapping out where you want your life to be. And now living your life is deep, because I think about that myself. And we all think about that on a daily basis, our life, what we want our lives to be, where we want to be 5 years from now, where we want to be 10 years from now, where we want to be a month from now. And it comes down to discipline. Disciplining ourselves and really executing on our goals, and not letting the outside world, the outside forces dictate what we want to do, who we want to become. And there's many opportunities for you to live the life that you want. Whatever life you want to be, start imagining it, start dreaming it, start writing it down, and start going after that life. Because that life is not going to come to you. You got to go to it. It's like the last one said, number 5, where it said, waiting for inspiration. Some things you have to go up and get up and go and chase and go get. It's not going to come to you. Number 7, on time wasters, lack of priorities. What are you prioritizing right now? How are you spending your time? How are you spending your energy? What are you investing in mentally, physically, spiritually, financially? Prioritizing your time, your energy, your money, and all that goes hand in hand. Because you're thinking like, oh, I'm just doing this today. Doing things day by day leads up to weeks. Weeks leads up to months. Months leads up to years. So if you're not prioritizing your life and what you want to do, you look back and like, damn, what happened to that time? What happened to the goals that I had, the dreams that I had, the aspirations that I had? It's the lack of priorities. It's life. Life hits you with distractions. Life hits you with shit. Life hits you in the mouth. And it's like, are you going to get back up and fight? Or are you just going to lay down? Or are you just going to keep being distracted and be caught up in the rat race, caught up in the phase, caught up in the twilight zone? So lack of priorities. Start prioritizing what you want and what you need. What do you want? Where you want to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now, a month from now? How do you get there? Backtrack. Visualize where you want to be, and then backtrack where you need to get to. Number 8, comparing yourself. We all are created differently for a reason. And that's because we all are a special being. You trying to compare yourself to somebody else's chapter 20, somebody's rich life, somebody's wealthy life, somebody's bad life. No, comparison is the thief of joy. And it's a time waster. What comparing, why it like takes up your blessings and takes up your time. J. Cole has a song called Love Yours for a reason. It's about loving yours and loving what you have and being grateful for what you have right now in this moment. Because time and all that, time is a thief of joy too. And comparing yourself is a time waster. Next up is unfinished tasks. And this is big for me. I have a lot of tasks that's unfinished, a lot of goals that's unfinished. It's like I create a goal list, and I see the goals. It's like, okay. It's like you're so hyped up in the beginning, and once you start accomplishing, let's say 50% of those goals, you feel like you accomplished 100% of them. And it's not like that. You can't do that. You got to stay consistent with the goal striving, and staying consistent with the task, and staying consistent on that list. It's like that's what sets you apart from the rest. That's why there's bosses, that's why there's employees, that's why there's millionaires, and that's why there's middle class people and poor people. Staying consistent. Consistency and discipline is goes hand in hand when you're trying to accomplish anything. Unfinished tasks is a time waster. Number 10, perfectionism. There is no perfection. Life isn't perfect. There's ups and downs, bumps on the road. There's learning experiences. Nothing is perfect. Any of your mentors, any of your role models, any of the people you look up to, they've been through ups and downs. They've been through trials and tribulations. They've been through some hard times and rough times. They've been through ugly times. And there's no perfect thing about life, about business, about anything. Once you get that in your head, you're like, yo, nothing's going to be perfect. Like this podcast episode right now, it's not going to be perfect. There's going to be mishaps, but at the end of the day, it has to be done. It has to be put out, because this is what I love doing, and this is what I need to put out for the people. Number 11 is complaining. Complaining. This is another one that's big for me, because I complain a lot when it comes to people driving on the road, man. And I have to learn that that's not about me, that's about them. Like, I can't let what they do affect me or anger me or get me out of my character or complain about it. It's a waste of time. It's a time waster. Me complaining about how they're driving isn't going to solve the issue. So what am I complaining about? Number 12, and the last up, the fear. That's deep. We all got fear. We all are afraid of something. But we can't let the fear hold us back from what we want to do, what we want to accomplish, who we want to become. Fear is just a word, a 4-letter word at that. You can't let fear hold you back from who you want to be. You can't worry about other people's opinions. You can't worry about if you're going to fail or not. Embrace the failure. You failed? Okay, good, great. Now you can learn from how you failed. This time you're starting over fresh with knowledge. So you can't let fear hold you back from doing what you want to accomplish, being who you want to be, accepting who you are. So that's the last one, fear. I'm going to give y'all a brief break, and I'll be right back with the last segment of the show. I appreciate y'all tuning in to SaunaiE. Okay, next up, and last but not least, my last segment for today's show. How to make someone feel seen. Number 1, listen attentively when they talk. And I've been working on that more myself, when people talk, really being in tune with conversations, because I know how it is. We have our cell phones, and that's like a big distraction. And we like to be in tune with our cell phones or looking somewhere else, and so constantly being distracted that we fail to pay attention to the people that's right in front of us, the people that we need to listen to and talk to and see how they're feeling. So that's what I've been working on myself, is listening more attentively when they speak and when they're talking to you, and especially expressing themselves or anything they're talking about. Number 2, congratulate them on little improvements they make. We all make little improvements on a daily basis, and hearing that good job, you did good, or congratulating somebody and letting them know that you've seen the little improvements they're making on a daily basis or even a weekly basis is a way to make them feel seen. The next one would be being responsive. Being responsive to if they ask you something. Being alert, being responsive, and really goes hand in hand with listening attentively. Being responsive to whatever they ask you or whatever they need. And let them know, yeah, I can do it, or no, I can't do it, and not really just like tuning them out. Number 4, send a text to let them know you're thinking of them. We all have busy lives. We all are busy on a daily basis. Sending that text, letting people know you're thinking about them, letting them know you did a good job, letting them know you're on their mind. They're on your mind, my bad. Goes hand in hand. Shows that they're seen, they're felt, they're appreciated, and knowing that they're not alone in anything they're going through. Number 5, tell them how proud you are of their growth. We all are growing. Like I said, it goes hand in hand. We're all growing on a daily basis, consistently. And getting that acknowledgement, getting that appreciation, like, yo, I see the growth that you're doing. I just want to tell you I'm proud of you. From who you were a month ago till now, or who you were a year ago to now. I'm proud of who you became and who you're becoming. Hearing that shows and lets a person know they're seen, and lets the person know that they're really making progress in life. Number 6, showing appreciation, even for the little things, on the littlest things. Showing appreciation for somebody holding the door for you. Showing appreciation for the people that you at a fast food that cook the food for you. Showing appreciation for your waiter when you're at lunch or dinner. Showing that appreciation to the person that you're in a relationship. Even doing just the little things. Showing that appreciation goes a long way. People like that and want to feel seen and want to feel appreciated and want to feel like their actions or gestures aren't just going by to a blind eye. Number 7, be compassionate towards them even in their low times. We all go through hard times. I always talk about the trials and tribulations, those low times. It's life. And being compassionate to people during those low times, and knowing that everybody goes through stuff. Life hits people differently, and people adjust and deal with life differently. You can't expect somebody to deal with something the same way you've dealt with it. You just have to show that compassion, show that caring, and show that you're there for them, and just knowing that that's what it comes down to. That's the best way you can really know how to treat them, is by being compassionate. Because we all have them hard times, and low times, and high times, but when we're at our lowest times, we feel like the world's against us. So when those times happen and you feel like somebody's dealing with something, a low time, show that compassion. Take them out to eat. Talk to them. Send them a text. Send them some flowers. Do something compassionate versus just brushing it off. Not wanting to have that energy around you. No, show that compassion. Number 8, acknowledge their contributions. If somebody's making a contribution to your life, to your business, to your relationship, to anything, acknowledge it. Don't just see it in your eyes, see it in your head, and not tell them or acknowledge it. Because taking that for granted will have that disappear like that. Number 9, apologize if you hurt them. And that's the final one, to make people feel seen. Apology. Don't feel like, I don't like apologizing. I'm not an apologetic person. Nah. Apologizing, it is what it is. It shows strength. It shows who you are. Apologizing is showing your realness, your rawness. Apologize for the gestures. Apologize for everything you do. Don't be like, nah, I don't apologize. That ain't me. Nah. Say, I apologize. I fucked up. That's my fault. How can I get better? How can I work on it? Something like that. Versus not apologizing and letting that shit go by. Because that shit's for the birds. Learn how to apologize. Learn how to be apologetic. Just acknowledging someone and showing consideration for them, for their needs, can mean the world to someone. I'm going to give y'all a brief break and I'll be right back with SaunaiE. Okay, so we hit you with the recap of today's episode. I want to thank everybody that's listening right now. Thank you for tuning in to SaunaiE. And I just want to thank everybody that supports the show, that listens to the show, that shares the show, that's been supporting the show since day one, that supports the show since day 27, since day 3000. I just want to thank everybody that's been listening. That's really utilizing this episode, utilizing this show, utilizing this podcast to their benefits, to them and to their family benefits. And I just really want to thank y'all once again for leaving reviews, sharing, supporting, commenting, reviewing, supporting the website, supporting the podcast, supporting me. And just thank you. And I'm going to hit y'all with the recap. We start off with the quotes of the day. The first quote is, "The length of a friendship is nothing compared to the quality of a friendship." You can be friends with somebody for years, decades, millenniums. But it comes down to, are they a quality friend at the end of the day? Can you really call them a friend? Or are they just using the length, the time, the history of your friendship and calling it a friendship when it's not really a friendship? Sometimes we need to wake up and see, is this person being a friend or is this person being a time waster? So you be the judge and you take inventory and you make the cuts accordingly. Next quote is, "Wanting things fast is how you end up losing everything." And that's facts. And I discussed it, is like, sometimes we need that preparation and that time within the grind, that time within the journey before getting what we want to acquiring that goal, achieving success. Wanting that fast is like, okay, we got it fast, but once you get it fast, how are you going to keep it? So it's like you have to train yourself and prepare yourself for those times to when you get whatever you want. You can start visualizing now and preparing yourself for when it comes. You know it's coming, but don't be so steady to get it so fast. Embrace the time that it takes to get it. And I discussed on this episode happiness chemicals and how to hack them. We talked about dopamine, the reward chemical, how to get the reward chemical stimulated, celebrating small wins, eating, doing self-care routines, and completing goals. Those are just a few examples of how to get the dopamine kicking and how to hack the dopamine, how you get it stimulated. Then serotonin, the mood stabilizer. Meditating, running, sun exposure, nature walks, swimming, and cycling. And that's how you get your serotonin kicking and going. Oxytocin, the love hormone. Playing with the dog, playing with the baby, holding hands, hugging your family members, giving compliments. That's how you get it stimulated. That's how you hack that and get the oxytocin going. Last one, endorphins, the painkiller, laughing, essential oils, watching comedies, dark chocolate, and exercising. I'm going to give y'all a brief break and I'll be right back. And we back. So back to the recap of today's show. The next segment that I will discuss after happy chemicals and how to hack them is time wasters. Number 1 through 12. Number 1, worrying what people will say. Number 2, trying to please everybody. Number 3, repeating the same mistakes. Number 4, doing everything alone. Number 5, waiting for inspiration. Number 6, not living your life. Number 7, lack of priorities. Number 8, comparing yourself. Number 9, unfinished tasks. Number 10, perfectionism. Number 11, complaining. Number 10, or number 12, the fear of rejection, fear of doubt, the fear of confidence that you don't have in yourself, the fear of failure. That are the 12 time wasters. And then we talked about how to make someone feel seen. Got my notepad next to me. Number 1, listen attentively when they talk. Number 2, congratulate them on the little improvements they make. Number 3, be responsive if they ask you something. Number 4, send a text to let them know you're thinking of them. Number 5, tell them how proud you are of their growth. Number 6, show appreciation. Number 7, be compassionate towards them even in their low times. Number 8, acknowledge their contributions. Number 9, apologize if you hurt them. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I've come to believe that all of my past failure and frustration were actually laying the foundation for the understandings that have created the new level of living I now enjoy. Have a good weekend.